Happy days to everyone. I wish you all the best every day. And also, we're going to talk a little bit here this morning about connecting with your inspiration. We are all inspired to do something or to be something or to be someone or to just have something go on in our world. So, in the search for what is wanted, everyone is out there searching for the golden egg. They're searching for what is wanted to make the life better, to maybe get healthy, to maybe go a different route than you're going now. So you will be inspired, and maybe you're already being inspired. It's a good possibility that you were inspired when you made your New Year's resolution, for those of you who did that. And the question is, how are you doing at implementing what you were inspired to put out for yourself? Because anything you do out there is for yourself. You can't put out a goal or a resolution or anything like that for anyone else. It has to be for yourself. So keep in mind, this is really good. Keep in mind that you are surrounded by abundance everywhere you are. Take a look outside. Just look outside for a minute and see what's going on out there. My hair's standing straight up today. Okay. Crazy. So look at what is out there. Look at all the leaves. There's abundance everywhere we look. Look at all the trees. Look at the plants. Look at everything that's growing out there in your world. Everything around you, that is abundance. So when you look at everything that way, when you look at all the abundance around you, look at your home. You have, a bed to sleep on. You have, a sofa, a chair, you have dishes to eat and cook and whatnot. So abundance is all around us. And the thing is, we tend to not notice what is so obvious. I'm going to write this. See if I can get it spelled right today. But the more abundance that's around you, do not think in lack. As soon as you think in lack, as soon as you think, oh, I can't have that, or I can't do that because this is going to happen or that's going to happen, so I can't do that. As soon as you say I can't do that or I can't have that, that is putting you in lack. And that is going to make sure that you don't get it. It's going to make sure that it doesn't happen. Your subconscious is a little bugger, and it will make that happen for you or not make it happen for you, whichever one is focused for you. But abundance is all around. And when you notice that and when you acknowledge that, then there's no reason for lack. And there won't be any reason for anyone to feel in lack or to see lack or to have lack, because it is abundance all around us. And it's a neuroscience, and I talk a lot about neuroscience because it's important. And the next thing is, you have a routine, right? You have something that you do every day, something that you do every morning, whatever that might be. We're just going to go into suggestions and hypotheticals here that have been brought to the forefront by a lot of different people. Okay, what happens is, and this is a neuroscience, is the body is actually craving. It's like if you're a chocoholic and you just got to have chocolate, and you don't do it, your body will go into withdrawals. Or if it's a medicine you have and you don't have it. Well, the same theory is, and this is a neuroscience and it's been proven by science, is when your body is in a routine, say, for example, you drive at a certain time every morning to go to work, and there's always a lot of traffic and people in the way, and you find yourself getting irritated because they're slowing you down, or maybe they're stopping on the highway. Of all things to do, stopping on the highway. Who does that? Well, depends on where you're at. Washington State, they stop on the highway. So if you're used to having that frustration, or maybe and then you get to work and your coworkers are not in the best of mood and everybody's grumpy. Well, your body gets used to having that frustration. It gets used to having that energy around, and that energy that will follow you throughout your day. And your subconscious will make sure you get what your body is telling it you need. Remember, here a little ways back, we talked about the brain and the heart, and how those two neurons are in your heart and they connect with your brain. Well, as you are getting frustrated with something and you're getting irritated, and if you go through a system, and I've been doing some research with this, and I've been doing a little practicing on myself to see how this is working. And I can tell you from experience on my end, and I encourage you to check this out yourself. Change your routine, change what you're doing, change how you're thinking, and change maybe not going at that time in the morning, or not doing something you normally do. That's anything that gets you frustrated and gets you upset is a trigger point. And those trigger points will send it to the brain, because your body wants that frustration. It wants that adrenaline. It wants to be pumping that into yourself. So as you're doing this, keep notes on what is happening for you and what's not happening, because this is going to be a guideline for you as you are connecting with what is inspiring you to do. We all get inspiration. I get inspiration every day to do something different, or to do something more, or to follow something closer to what I was doing. And I find that the more, if I get off track on what anything that would irritate me, I've pretty much at this point got past having the trigger points where something's going to irritate me, because I've gone through the steps, and I encourage you to do the same, is to monitor what routine you have that is causing this effect on you. So if you're inspired to do something, and like we just spoke about, if you made the resolution to do something great this year, to have, your success this year, or this is going to be the best year ever for you, what are you doing? Because usually, and this is proven, by January 15th, most people in the world, 99% of people in the world, have not made any step to actually do what they had intended to do. So if you were inspired to do something, if the universe inspired you to take that step, or to take that leap, or to take that launch, and to create a new path for yourself, for your family, for whatever you are doing, just a caution, a warning that your brain and your body are not working together on this. You use your conscious brain to get your subconscious brain to get in there and make the necessary changes to make it happen. It's not easy. It is not easy. But when you can make your body more relaxed, when you could be in more of a meditative state, so to speak, like everyone who knows me knows, I listen to theta beats and binaural beats throughout my day. And I have different beats for different things that I do. Whenever I'm trying something new, or I'm going to launch a new inspiration that I have, or I'm going to launch a new training, I will listen to theta beats like I have going right now, because I was working on this stuff this morning. I will listen to those, and they will keep my body calm. And by keeping my body calm, it allows me, my conscious mind, to take more control and to change the neural pathways that I have. And our brains are always growing. Your brain is never just sitting there as that blob. Your brain is always growing and changing. The pathways change as you grow, as you change. Keep in mind, it's not easy for the brain to change. The subconscious brain is a stickler for giving you what you want, and for having it be there when you want it. And it's what the body says and the mind says. And when those two get together, you got to get relaxed. You got to be in a state of receiving and a state of creating. And I know this sounds really crazy to a lot of people, but when you have an inspiration to do something, and without making the necessary changes, your inspiration is going to fall short of you achieving it. And there's no reason for that, because you're smart, you're intelligent, and you have the ability in you right now. There is no reason on God's green earth that anyone should be in lack, that anyone should feel lack. You know, we all have ups and downs in our lives, and we all have those ups and downs that will come in and take precedent, and they will keep showing up, and they will keep giving us that feeling, and they will keep coming back until we say, you know what, that's enough. I don't need you anymore. I am going to follow my inspiration. I'm going to follow what I need to. I am going to create this life that I want. And when you do that, and like I said, I've been working on this, and I've came up with, for me, and I suggest you change this too, is when I changed not so much my routine, but more my mindset. When I found that when my mindset is in key, in order, and it's strong with what I want to do, then it's easier for what I want to do to come about. So whatever you plan to do, whether it be you're going to coach 10 people a month, you're going to help them get on the road, help them get going, be successful. Maybe you're going to offer, I spelled abundance wrong. All right. Well, maybe you're going to offer different trainings. Maybe you're going to sell, nutritional vitamins, or whatever it is you're doing. Whatever it is, keep in mind that whatever previous routines you have that were irritating, that were challenging, that were making you upset, that were triggering anything in your body that would cause your brain to give it more of that dopamine, or give it more of that energy, of that vibration that it's craving. You can change that. Just because that was a bad part of your life, life changes, life grows. You keep growing. You do not want to stay in the same life pattern you're in. And there's no reason why you should stay in the same financial pattern that you're in. Do you realize, question, do you realize that the more successful a person gets, the more they want? Exactly. I know. Most people don't really understand that, but it's true. And I have notes to myself all over my desk. But the more successful we get, the more confident we get, and the more we want to build more and more. So use that inspiration that you get. Use the inspiration that you have. It's right there. The Lord is inspiring you to be something, to use your gift, to explore the world, explore what it is you need to do and how you need to do it. The answers are there. And I know you can do this, and I know you can be successful, and I know that it's right there. You just have to break through that veil and let it happen. So set your inspirations and do what you need to do to make the changes. It won't be easy. It never is easy to get your brain and your body to work together the way you want it to. It's never that easy. And if it was that easy, everybody would do it. Everybody in the world would be that success. So many people tend to want to sit back on the couch and just do whatever they do. I don't know what they do. But if you know someone like that, then you will resonate with what I'm saying. So I talk to a lot of people, and I have some that say, well, I haven't got anywhere. I haven't done this. And when I say, well, what did you do today? What steps did you take? What inspired you to do whatever it was? And I get a lot of, oh, well, I just posted, 3 or 4 times, and I put out some things, and then I was just waiting. Well, that doesn't grow your business. That doesn't grow your mindset. And that doesn't help you at all. I have one gentleman that I speak with that just watches TV. And he says, well, I'm not getting anywhere. I can't get anywhere. So, well, maybe if you turn off the remote, maybe you can do something else. It's up to you. But whatever you do is your choice. Whatever you choose to do, when you are given an inspiration, don't you think it is a sin not to work that inspiration and not to take that inspiration to the next level? You're given the inspiration for a reason. And only you will know that reason once you get going. Sometimes the inspiration doesn't unveil itself and it doesn't give you the answers that you want until it is well underway, and then it'll start unfolding for you and it will start growing. So as you are inspired to do whatever it is you are inspired to do, keep in mind you have to change your body vibration, your body's energy, because your body gets craving these negative things and it just wants more and more of it. And you don't want that. When that starts to happen, put yourself in a calm state. That's the answer. Put yourself in a calm state. Let it pass. Go through. If it's in traffic or wherever you're at, just sit back and say, you know what? I can't control this. Why am I upset about something I can't control? Why? Okay, so you want so many sales. Well, you put the product out, you put the opportunity out, but you aren't responsible for people taking action. You can't be. We have no control over other people. We can give them the tools they need to grow, to be, to have, but we can't make them use the tools, right? And that's frustrating for a lot of us that are in this online businesses, because we see so much that we can help these people. We see so much that what we are offering and what we're doing is just, it's tools that will help people to grow and grow and grow, because there is more than enough wealth in the world for all of us to have as much as we want. As much as we want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you want $100 billion. You can have it. The question is, can you keep it? If you're not in a wealthy mindset, if you're not in a wealth generating mindset, you're not going to keep it. It'll find a way to go away. You'll spend it. You'll find a way for you to get it gone. So keep that in mind as you're doing this. If you don't have the mentality, the mindset to be that wealthy person, to be rich, to be a billionaire, a millionaire, whatever gazillionaire, then it's not going to stay with you. You can make it. That's not the problem. The thing is it going to stay with you? And are you taking advantage of the trainings, the systems, the strategies? Are you learning the skills that you need to not only keep your wealth, but to learn how to generate more and more wealth and to keep it growing every day? That is a given. That is a plus for everybody. And these are some things that I teach in my coaching, and these are some things that I give away for free also. So keep in mind, it's all up to you what you choose to do. It's all up to you the success that you want to have. And success is there. It's waiting. It's waiting for you to grab it. It's waiting for you to reach out and just take it and say, you know what? I'm going to learn that. I'm going to take those tools. I'm going to do that. Whatever it is. Whatever it is you're inspired to do. Maybe you're a painter. Maybe you are an artist and you're just so talented. Well, get a showing. Get a showing in New York or LA or somewhere. Get a showing at a gallery. Get a showing at a gallery in your hometown. If you have an art place and they can do a showing, definitely do that. Whatever it is, whatever you're inspired to do not let anything or anyone deter you from doing that. Take the action steps and keep calm and keep your mindset strong. It's going to lead you on the path of success, whatever you choose to do. So take this to heart, guys, because this is given from the heart. And this is here to help you to grow and to expand and to not only become who you want to be, but to help the people around you to grow also. So I would appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. where this is definitely going to be. And definitely take a look at the training I have for you here. Again, it's up to you if you choose to grow, if you choose to be set in the mindset of having what you want. It's all up to you. This training will help you, and it is growing people every single day. Okay, I will chat with you later, and I wish you all the best.